What is it about the samurai that appeals to you and has such kind of resonance, I guess, compared to this kind of crazy, chaotic, ego-filled kind of modern world that we're living in?
So many different aspects, but the very first one was I was reading a book called Samurai Selling, and I was actually in the sales world at the time. And in that book, it had the translation of what it means to be samurai. Now, before in all my studies in Sunday school and things like this, I had a very important man in my life, the preacher at our church, whose name is John Smith, and he just had a futuristic look on the world. And totally by coincidence, I'm down in the Florida Keys, this little town, and here's this thinker, just like, he was talking about aliens 40 years ago, kind of stuff. And we're like, what's he talking? This is a preacher. You're not supposed to do that. And he was just out there, man. And it really started to explore this idea. And in one of his sermons, I remember telling the greatest life you could live is a life in service of others. Now that haunted me, obviously. And I don't remember when I actually learned that. But in this book, it popped up again because the definition, the translation of being samurai is living a life in service of others. Wow. I was like, what the? It was just two coins. I mean, goosebumps, man. It's just hit me so hard that those two. Now, that put me on the journey of learning this martial art called Aikido, which is the art of the samurai. If you lost your weapon, that's the art that you use. And so I've been on this journey. So all of it starts to connecting about all these pieces that I was getting about. If I wanted to create who I am at my best, that I want a symbol that represents me truly being in service, then my statement is, I am samurai. Now, obviously, I'm not Asian, brother, right? And I don't mean to take away from any culture. I am so in love with the symbolization of what it means to truly be in service, because that's the greatest life you can live.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start that way. Let's start from me being the samurai. Well, here's the whole truth of it. In order to truly be in service of others, you've got to learn how to get the hell out of the way. You and I are talking, but let's say you and I were actually in a coaching session and I haven't worked on me. I haven't really solved, or healed is the word that most of us use in the spiritual path, right? It says, I haven't really worked on me. I haven't healed my stuff. Well, all my stuff is in the way. All my hell is in between you and I. And so you're talking to me and I'm just healing myself because I'm just working on me in our conversation. At Samurai Success, we work exclusively to be able to help our coaches work on their stuff. So when they come and they meet with our clients, they're not in the way. So we're literally healing our own work and getting the hell out of our way so we can truly be present for you. And I will tell you, whether you're a coach or you're a father or you're a mother or you're being a lover with somebody, being present with someone, to truly be connected with them, to not have your stuff between you and them, is a totally different level of intimacy that I was not experiencing at all in my lifetime until that moment. And that has been one of the most joyous things. And I don't mean just sexually. I mean, just being connected to someone, just truly being present like you and I are being right now. There's no more powerful connection for me on this planet than having that moment of mastery between two people. And I can't do that, honestly, if I've got my stuff in my way. Because here's how this looks. You and I are having a conversation, but I'm thinking about, did I leave the toaster on? Is the oven on over there? I've got mail to do over there. I've got 6 things I've got to be able to do, right? Is this interview over? I mean, it changes the whole dynamic.
Yes.
But if I have none of that stuff in my way, then you and I can truly be present. And that's the journey of being samurai. Truly being in service of someone else, you've got to commit to the discipline. And it is discipline. It's hard work to truly work on you so that you can truly then be in service of others.